Hello everyone, this is your favorite Uncle Bob back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Age of the Primes Solus Prime. So before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below which the video, or what else you'd like to see in a video. So onto the figure herself. Here we have a Solus Prime in her robot mode, and it looks really good, honestly. As far as kibble goes, you pretty much just have the tires down here and the top of the vehicle mode. Other than that, it's pretty clean. So, well, let's take a quick look at her face sculpt. So focus, thank you. I know her box art, along with some other official art, has her eyes kind of a magenta color, violet, something like that. But honestly, I think the green works better. I don't know about y'all, but to me, the green works better. But you get the nice gold heart for her forehead crest. Looks very good. Silver for the face. And what is actually kind of funny, they gave her molded hair. Hey, I mean, if they gave Age of the Extinction Hound a beard, by all means, let's give her hair. So, but other than that, I do like the little bit of gold and yellow that throughout the figure. Just makes that purple pop a little bit better. So, and you get a little bit of silver for her toes, her thighs, and her abdomen. So, yeah, not too shabby. Now, as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so you can get her to look up that far. If you use the transformation joint, you can get her almost all the way up. Full 360, you get a little bit of side to side, and nothing too terribly much down. Arms can do a full 360. Thanks to transformation, she does have a butterfly joint, which is nice. You get bicep rotation. Her shoulder pads will get out of the way for the full out. You get 90 degrees of elbow bend with a wrist swivel and inwards as well. You do get a waist rotation. These hip skirts will get out of the way for the full forward. You get that much back. You get a nice ratchet out all the way. Thigh rotation. You get 90 degrees at the official knee joint. But if you use the transformation joint, you get just a little bit extra. So, very nice. And she does have a foot rotation, along with a little bit down, not really much up, and full ankle tilt. So, yeah, she is honestly pretty posable for a crafter bot. So, looks good. Now, as far as size comparisons, here we have G2 Sideswipe. And she is actually taller than Sideswipe, which is kind of interesting. I expected her to be about the same size. So, yeah, Solus Prime does look very good as far as her accessories go. You get the actual hammer hilt, or the hammer part, and this. This is a separate piece. But again, they got that nice gold with the yellow to make things just pop a little bit more. And she also comes with the hammer hilt slash, I have no idea, grenade type thing. Because the instructions say, oh yeah, she can hold it, just like that. And, sure, okay, yeah. But honestly, I'm just going to leave it attached to the bottom of this and just never take it off. But if you wanted to store this, you just want to push right here. And then flip down this peg the rest of the way. Then flip her around. There is the peg hole right here. And just plug it in. And there is storage. And it looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, it does look good. But since she is, Solus Prime, the master crafter, you just want to take the hammer off and feed it through her hands. Plug this back on. And there is her hammer. Looks very good in hand. Excuse me. But now, if you had gotten the Forge of Solus Prime from LockBot, link will be in the description below to his Etsy page. Just go ahead and remove that and then feed this through. Mainly want to see how this looks. And yeah, that just looks absolutely ridiculous. This is definitely a case of mine's bigger. That thing is bigger than she is, honestly. Like, she can't even hold it up properly at all. LockBot, if you're watching this by chance, if you could just make this like 25 to 50% smaller, I think this would look really good with her. But that's just my opinion. All right, enough goofing around with this oversized hammer for her. Yeah. All right. So the robot mode for her looks very good. Definitely kind of that Covenant of Primus mixed with the Machinima Prime Wars trilogy. So yeah, it looks very good. But how about that alt mode? Well, let's get down to transformation. So I'll go ahead and remove the hammer and set that off to the side. Then you want to come to the back and untab this and fold it to where the hinges are just about straight. Flip this out. You may have to play around with the hinges just a little bit. Flip back her head and just leave it about, you'll be messing with this for, throughout the transformation until it gets its final resting place. So just kind of leave it loose. Then come to the front. Now the instructions want you to lift these up, rotate this around, or rotate it, like 90 degrees, feed it through, and rotate it back to how it was. I don't think that's necessary, because with just a very, very minor flexing, you can get it around the lip that's right here that allows us to stay all flat and nice. So, granted, if you're not going to, don't want to flex your figures, that's perfectly fine. Do that transformation step. If you're okay with just like literally a minor, non-damaging type transformation flex, just honestly do it. It's much easier. But then come to the feet, untab the wheels, flip them out, flip up the heels, or the foot, rotate that back and snap it in place. Do the same thing for this side. Then you want to rotate it to where the wheels are facing out. Then you're going to be taking this tab, going into that port right there. So get this lined up best as you possibly can. And it's kind of hard to see, but there we go. Got that nice and tapped in. Get this one tapped in as well. Sometimes you have to play with the joints just a little bit. Come on, there we go. Get that nice and squeezed in. Then go ahead and combine the feet up. Combine them up. Go ahead and also rotate the waist. Get the waist rotated. Then combine the feet. There we go. And more or less, there is the back of the alt mode. Not too, complicated. Now, the fun parts, I don't particularly like how the arms transform. So, yeah. But go ahead and bring the butterfly joints forward. You want to get these pieces right here rotated back. Get these rotated back. Get that back. Then just unclip that. Make sure this is perfectly 90 degrees. Then this will rock back and clip over that section right there. So get this kind of clipped over. Bring your arm down so that way you can see what you're doing. Get this nice and tapped in. There we go. Do the same thing for this side. Bring that up. Bring this section up. And it is okay if you pop it off. It is simply just on a peg and port system. So do the same thing for this side. Come on. Get this back. Get that actually to 90 degrees. Come on. There we go. Yeah. All right. So now for the arms, you want to go ahead and flip this panel up. Come on, flip this up. Rotate the fist in, then rotate it 90 degrees so this port is facing outwards. Go ahead and get this up and just leave it there for right now. Do the same thing for this side. Get that rotated out and up. Then we can finally bring this down all the way. And there is, I don't know how you can see it, notches right here on the sides of the grill that will clip in right there. More so just rest there, and I can never get one side straight. And this is also where it is like not the best. Okay. Then you got a, come on, bring it. Yeah, there we go. Tab right there. That'll fit into a notch right there on both sides. Oop, nope. Come on. There we go. There's also a port right here that will clip into the thigh. So get this all tabbed up. And there you go. There you have Solus Prime in her vehicle mode. And it's a definitely a Cybertronian alt mode of sorts. So I'm going to take a quick look at all that detail. So focus. Thank you. Get the nice silver for the grille. Got the gold and yellow accents. Pretty much the back half is just her folded up. So not too much in the way of actual new vehicle mode parts, but it does look nice. Now she does roll, pretty decently. So now if you wanted to store her weapon, you do got this focus. Hey, focus. Thank you. Tab right here. And a slot on either side, but it really only goes on one side. And that's with the hammer facing up. So get that tabbed in, and there is storage. Ridiculous, yes, but it's Transformer storage, so yeah. Now if you wanted to store this thing, forget it. It's the size of the alt mode. So, but for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe, and you can see her vehicle mode does, stay pretty slender compared to Sideswipe's alt mode, and she's quite a bit smaller too, which is interesting because she was taller than him. So overall, Solus Prime, as far as the robot mode goes, looks great, has great posability. Transformation is all right, but the arms I don't particularly like. So yeah, there's all of that. But the vehicle mode you do end up with is definitely Cybertronian in design. So should you pick this one up? Sure. If you want to get all 13 primes, because no telling when we'll actually get all 13 with fully transformable figures. That is not the size of, the Titan Masters, Prime Masters, whatever Masters. So there's that. But I think that is about it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and all the fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.